Let me ask you something. When you're talking to a friend, do you ask them, do you ever say, hey, remember that time when we first met, when we were 15 and we went and tried dresses on at Holt Renfrew? And your friend says, oh, yes, and the sales lady, da 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 da. Probably not if you've been friends for a long, long time. But here's what happens, and it's ruining dialogue left, right, and center. There's no doubt that dialogue is one of the hardest things to write. But one of my students made a really astute observation. So the other day I talked about over explaining and under explaining. And if you have information that you need to get to your reader and you want to do it in an artful way, but you don't know all the choices available to you, it seems logical that you would choose to drop it into dialogue. And that's fair. We hear show, don't tell all the time. And I'm going to do another video about show, don't tell because I don't think it's completely accurate. And what happens as a result is the dialogue gets really clunky, really stilted. It's not very interesting or fun to read. And dialogue is really one of those places that you want to let your characters loosen. You want to let their voice be heard. Even if the conversation is strained, the dialogue is strained between two characters, it's still something that you want to loosen up because information dumps, not great. They're not great in the prose and they're definitely not great in dialogue. So learning how to artfully weave your information into your story is really, really key to helping it lift off the page.